sacred beings, and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about the asteroids that are within the asteroid belt. So in a previous video I talked about Maldek and Tiamat and how it exploded and is now in pieces, which we call the asteroid belt in between Mars and Jupiter. So we are going to talk about how certain asteroids in the asteroid belt affect you in your birth chart, because some of them are so big that they are able to influence different parts of you, your personality at the time you were born in your birth chart. So we are in a more casual setting today. I'm on the floor because the glare in the windows today at this time that I'm recording is just too glary and distracting. So the only place that did not have a glare was here on the floor. So you guys haven't really seen this part of my bottom altar. You always see it at the top because I sit in this area on this chair. So yeah, if you're wondering why I'm on the floor and why it's a different angle, now you know. So if you want to learn more about yourself and maybe confirm things you already knew or learn something you had no idea about yourself using asteroids, then please continue watching. And if you like this kind of stuff and you want to be part of our spiritual community growing together on our sacred journeys, then please hit that subscribe button. But let's get started because I am going to be revealing parts of myself that you guys don't know, since I will be using myself as an example of how to learn more about you. I'm prepared to get a little vulnerable, so if you want to see that, let's go. Today we are going to be looking at the primary asteroids in your birth chart, which are only 4. There are many asteroids out there, but within the asteroid belt we're going to look at 4, and they are called, you know what, this was the last minute that I was going to record this, so I had no time to look up how to say them correctly, so I'm probably going to say them wrong. That is my disclaimer. So the 4 are Ceres, Juno, Pallas Athena, and Vesta. I will go over some background information about each of those 4 asteroids, and then we'll go into how they affect your birth chart to tell you more about you. So some general information about the asteroids is that they were all named after the female family of Jupiter. We will talk more about planets' origin in a different video. I'm excited for that one as well. But Jupiter is also considered a Zeus. So this is how it goes. Ceres was Zeus's or Jupiter's sister. Juno was Jupiter or Zeus's wife. Pallas Athena was his daughter, and Vesta was another sister. So much of the feminine is left out of today's birth charts in astrology in general, aside from Venus and the moon. So the asteroids actually help add feminine energy back into the astrology chart, which I thought was pretty cool because you always want that balance of masculine and feminine. So let's get started with Ceres. This one is actually the first one to be discovered in the asteroid belt. It has been reclassified as a dwarf planet, making it just as important as Pluto because that's how big it is. Ceres was the sister of Zeus or Jupiter, the ideal example of the Earth Mother, and rules over food, cooking, and nutrition. In your chart, she shows you the best way that you feel nurtured, and then also the area where you can easily provide love and comfort to others. Your Ceres sign influences mothering, hard work, parenting, and gardening. It will show you how well you go with the flow, so how well you go with that universal flow of life. Ceres is associated with fertility, the uterus, and stomach. Her negative side is that she influences grief, work problems, eating disorders, custody issues, and kidnapping. She may influence low self-esteem, fear of abundance, feelings of abandonment or unworthiness, over-attachment, possessiveness, and parent-child complexes. So that's just some info about that asteroid. Now, we are going to see how, based on where that asteroid is located in your birth chart, how it affects you, and you might learn something new about yourself or confirm you're like, yeah, that's me for sure. So let's get your birth chart. If you're new here, I will show you how to get that, but today the easiest way is Google astro.com extended chart selection. That will take you right there where you fill out all your information. Click continue, and then today we are going to be using the tropical just to represent our life right now. Of course, you can change your chart to sidereal to learn about like your higher self, like the true you. So it would maybe be pretty cool to compare how you are now based on how your higher self is. So actually, I recommend doing that. So if you want to do both of them just to have your charts ready and compare like how you act now based on how maybe you should be acting or how your true self would be acting if you were to show your true self every day. I think that would be pretty cool. And then also you can even change it to draconic, and that will represent your past selves. So if you want to know how you acted in the past or how your personality was or any of these things we're going to talk about in the past, then change it to draconic. So what you want to do is go to additional objects. I'll put it on the screen here. After additional objects, you want to click on the asteroid name, numbers, and then you want to click on C. This will find Ceres, which is also just number 1. So you could just type in 1. And then to save us time, we're going to add all 4 asteroids. That way your chart is ready and you don't have to do this ever again in this video. So you also want to add Juno, so go to J or just put in 3, Pallas Athena, go to P. It's actually under Pallas, so it's just going to say Pallas, and that is number 2. And lastly, Vesta under V is 4. So you could just do 1, 2, 3, 4, and that will add them all. And then you want to click Show Chart, and this is what it's going to look like. So you want to focus on the bottom left side and find your asteroids 1 through 4 and which signs they are in. So you can just mark that down and then you don't have to go back to your chart. So just write down which sign they're all in. For example, my Ceres is in Aquarius, and that's all you need to know for Ceres to figure out a little bit more information about you. I'm going to read mine. This is where I get vulnerable. And then if you are not an Aquarius and you want to know what it means for you, then you want to go, this is going to be linked below. Everything is linked in the description. So click on the link. It's called alwaysastrology.com/Ceres-signs. And this will show you, then you just look for your zodiac sign, and that will tell you a little bit more about yourself based on where that asteroid was in the sky at the time you were born. So if yours is an Aquarius like mine, then you find your solace or comfort in the strange and offbeat, which I can agree I do. I feel more comfortable if I am around like strange or weird people, because then that just means I can be more myself. They also love being around friends. When down in the dumps, there's nothing better than when their friends show up. They may have felt abandoned as a child, and they taught themselves to distance themselves from that feeling. It is hard for them to admit that they need someone else. Intimacy may be difficult. When Ceres is in Aquarius and you want to nurture others, they help them develop a sense of social justice, and they want their loved ones to appreciate and accept their own uniqueness. So that's how I would try to help other people that I'm close to. The way I nurture them is to like make them, you know, feel more comfortable, just making them feel it's okay. Whatever happened, accept it. It's okay. That's you, and not to feel bad about whatever you did, because that's just who you are. They feel nurtured when they are accepted by a group or help out in a cause. When stressed, they feel disconnected socially. They value personal freedom. They also love to serve their fellow man, so humans, so be of service, which makes them feel they are doing well. So I don't know if you can hear the noise in the background, but if you don't already know, I live and work in an RV park, and they are doing construction right outside my window. So that is the noise. If you hear it, I apologize. But in the future, I am going to be getting a speaker or like a microphone so you won't hear any background noises. That is coming up, and a better camera, because right now I just use my phone. So let's continue to the second asteroid is Pallas Athena, or just Pallas on your chart. So some background about Pallas. This is the second asteroid discovered, named after Jupiter's daughter, Pallas Athena. She is intelligent and is a weaver of patterns, linking ideas together. She is the strategic command in both the warrior and the peaceful general. Cities are her domain, and she can see both sides of everything. She is not blind justice, she is only just. She's creative, artistic, a survivor, and expects everyone to claim their personal power. She influences in your chart where you'll find your talents, your immune system, the arts, the father-daughter relationship, intuition, justice, wisdom, defense, horses, and kidneys. With her spotlight on Daddy's little girl, Pallas Athena will help determine how you interpret your relationship with your father, and in turn, how you treat all males in general. On the negative side, Pallas Athena touches on conflict, legal battles, injustice, and illnesses due to a weakened immune system. So the way you find this in your birth chart is on the bottom left, and you look for Pallas or number 2. For example, mine is Capricorn, and then linked below, you can just click on for Pallas Athena, always astrology / Pallas, to find the meaning of your zodiac within that asteroid. So if yours is not Capricorn, you want to go there to read about yourself. Or if you are a Capricorn, that's what I am. So let me tell you some more about me. Pallas Athenas and Capricorn can see the underlying structure in any form, making you very understanding and accepting. In healing, this is expressed in the skeleton, so posture, therapy, chiropractic, deep tissue massage, and dentistry may be appealing. They want to create precise molds to form their creative energies, so architecture, sculpture, and drafting may be some of the creative arts that work well for this combination. They have the ability to be in the right place at the right time. They defend law and order, and they have a strong need to be in authority, in charge, or a leader. They love leading. They are also excellent organizers and planners. I wholeheartedly agree with all of that. So let's move on to number 3, Juno. Some background information. This is the 3rd asteroid to be discovered, the wife of Jupiter or Zeus. She sings of soulmates. So we're going to talk about love and romance right now. As she moves through the sky, the face of relationships change, but she still stands for commitment of one kind or another. Where you find Juno in your chart is where you may meet someone that will remain for a long relationship. She covers marriage, fashion, and beauty. She has influence with the weather, flowers, fairness, and female genitalia. She also dealt with many of Jupiter and Zeus's infidelities and issues of spouse abuse, powerlessness, woman's right, both positive and negative, rage, inferior complexes, and unfairness. She may also affect issues of denial, betrayal, inequality, and of course, bitterness. So let's find your birth chart. Mine on the bottom left, mine is in Taurus. So if you want to read more about yourself, go to my description. The link will take you right there and look for your sign. If your Juno is in Taurus like mine, you want a sturdy relationship built out of material security and loyalty. They want someone reliable and trustworthy who knows the value of a dollar. They want a harmonious relationship at home that will last a lifetime. They enjoy a sensual relationship, and they truly want to share their goals with their partner. They are dedicated and faithful forever, and they expect the same qualities in their partner. They may be possessive or controlling or attract these same qualities in their partner. They are willing to stand up for their ideas as long as they have a steadfast or devoted partner on their side. True. So lastly, the last one is Vesta, which is the second largest asteroid, the second largest, but the 4th one to be discovered. This is the sister of Jupiter or Zeus, and also known as the Virgin Goddess. So she is the keeper of hearth and home. She is focused and dedicated. She has mental clarity, self-respect, organized. She's just the ideal perfection. Vesta brings out our purest potential and essence into our being. She has a talent for breaking things down into components. She carries influence over locks and keys, sisters, security, investments, insurance, and inheritance. She is the epitome of the home and family, ritual, sexuality, and devotion. Her negative aspects include insecurity, lack of focus, secret societies, and family troubles. There may be a fear of sex or intimacy, as well as an invalidation of self, as well as denial. So let's see what Vesta means in your Vesta means in your birth chart. So you want to locate it the same way on the bottom left. Mine is in Virgo. So if yours is not in Virgo and you want to read more, the link is in the description for Vesta. So if yours is in Virgo like me, this is what it says about me. You may become compulsive about serving others. They are serious and very driven to meet their goals. They have a wonderful sense of duty, but they may not be able to accept that failure may be a result. They need to learn to relax and enjoy themselves. They may suppress their own wishes in the course of duty with no regrets. They are natural healers with attention to detail. They will work until there is nothing left to give. So that is Vesta in Virgo. So there are many other asteroids that you can look up to learn more about yourself if you're interested in that. On the website that you retrieved your birth chart, and we put in 1 through 4 asteroids, you can search any of the asteroids, add it to your birth chart, see what zodiac it's in, and then just Google the meaning of that asteroid in that zodiac. And that will give you some more insight about yourself. So I know this was a little bit different than what I normally do, but since we talked about the asteroid belt, I thought it would be fun to learn a little bit more about them. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this, then let me know in below. If you have any of the same asteroids as me, I'm curious, so let me know below. That means we have a lot in common. And then I will see you in the next video. Right now I'm working on planet origin, so if you come from the planets in our solar system, I am excited for that. So thanks for watching and have a great day. See you in the next one.